Hello friends, I'm Vincent from 3rd year CS department, registration number U15CS004, and today I'm going to do the 4th experiment in UNIX lab, that is loop control statement using shell script. This is the experiment 4A, that is multiplication table. Aim is to make a multiplication table using loop control statement. Description: a multiplication table is made by using commands echo, read, expr for reading the expression and printing the values. Loop control structure including for loop is used for defining the appropriate conditions to calculate the different values. This is the syntax given: echo, read, see, expr and for etc. are used. This is the source code as shown. It is the output, that is enter the number of times it has to be multiplied, etc. All have to be given as input and the output is displayed as shown. So this is the first program. For the second program, okay, this is the second program to find the sum of squares of odd numbers. Aim is to calculate the sum of squares of odd numbers using loop control statements. Description: the sum of squares of a given numbers is done by using commands echo, read, expr for reading the expression and printing the values. Loop control structure including while loop is used for defining the appropriate conditions to calculate the different values. Here's the syntax as given, and this is the source code. Here while loop is used and do while loop is used to enter the values. Sum of squares of odd numbers is entered here, and this is the output. This is the output. The expression is evaluated as shown here. Enter the sum of squares of odd numbers, enter the number. This is the output. All the commands are successful. This is for third experiment. This is the third experiment here. Sum of the factorial of n numbers. Our aim is to calculate the sum of factorial of n numbers using the loop control statements. Description: a sum of factorial of given numbers is done by using the commands echo, read, expr for reading the expression and printing the values. Loop control structure including the while loop is used for defining the appropriate conditions to calculate the different values. Syntax: echo is the command used to print. Read C is the command used to save the value in the variables, and expr is the command used to write the expression. For loop is given as shown. This is the source code. To find the factorial, for loop is used and do is used here. This is the output. Enter a number, sum is given, fact is given, and over here the output is given. Let's go to the fourth part. Fourth part is Armstrong number. To calculate the Armstrong number using loop control statement. Description: an Armstrong number is calculated by using commands echo, read, expr for reading the expression and printing the values. Loop control structure including for loop is used for defining the appropriate conditions to calculate the different values. This is the syntax: echo, read, see, expr and if else statements are used. This is the This is the program as shown here. All these statements are used. For loop is used to iterate different statements and operations. This is the source code. And after you give the source code, here we have the output as shown. This is for the fourth program. And now let's go to the fifth program, that is Fibonacci series. The aim is to make a Fibonacci series using the loop control statements. Description: a Fibonacci series is made by using the commands echo, read, expr for reading the expression and printing the values. Loop control structure used for loop is used for defining the appropriate conditions to calculate the different values. All these values are given as in the previous programs only, and they are entered as shown here. This is the output. This is the output as shown. All the commands and the code have been evaluated successfully. Thank you.